Through the wire winds, the shadows are calling. Frost in my breath as the night ignites. Ice in my veins, but my fire is burning. I ride the storm under silver lights. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong, we will not quake. Frozen skies and the moonlight's whisper. Magic flows through the winter air. Every step leaves a mark in a blizzard. Every spell sparks a brilliant flare. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong, we will not quake. Ice and amber, we'll remember. Cold forever, stand as one, we fall as never. Always never. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong, we will not quake. Fate on repeat. Stand strong over snowstorm. Running on our love path. Oh, we will not, but we stand strong over snowstorm, over snowstorm, over snowstorm. She's there. You don't just see her. Standing in the background, never in the light. Always where the chaos breaks into the night. Watching every moment, listening to where you might think she's missing, but she's always there. Every step you're taking, every choice you make, something in the silence, something feels awake. She's always watching, just out of view. Every path leads back to you. Nothing here is what it seems. She's the shadow in between. Knows more than she's saying, sees what others don't, guiding without speaking, showing what they won't. Every hidden pathway, every whispered clue, maybe she's been shaping everything you do. Do you feel it shifting? Something's not the same. Every quiet moment whispers out her name. She's always watching, just out of view. Every path leads back to you. Nothing here is what it seems. She's the shadow in between. Not lost, not gone, not who
way the lights exploded, it's almost like we made something angry.
And what is up, my Witches Brew family? This is an exciting night. I am back from vacation. I am back for everything. And I have an exciting stream for you guys tonight. We are going to go back to some Clara moments and break them down. I know we did this before. We had some fun, but now it kind of means something different. Now that I'm the last stream, I feel like I was trying to convince you guys and like try to pull you in to see if you could see what I'm seeing. And now that we had this reveal in episode 9, we're going to kind of go back and see what we missed or how it all fit. And we're going to have some fun tonight. So I hope everybody is ready for just a Clara-filled, fun night. And so thank you guys so much. And thank you guys, everybody who has supported the videos, supported the channel. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of my panel. I appreciate you guys in the chat. You guys rock. And I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you very, 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 very much. I appreciate and love you all. But
we love you too, Dana.
This is like bittersweet. It's like bittersweet. It was so much fun trying to like get you guys to like, oh, come on, you gotta, don't you think this is sus? Don't you think this is weird? And like,
and who would have thunk that all this time little Clara wasn't so little? Dana knew.
I tried. This is a lot of fun for me.
Sorry, I had to shout out Bitey. What's up, Bitey? We don't get to see Bitey always, so we love our Bitey.
Yes, we do. We love you, Bitey. And this is like, I don't know, like this is just confirmation that, you know, maybe this isn't all for nothing.
Right. You're not crazy, Dana.
Right? I'm not fucking crazy.
Out of all the things that make us think we're crazy from the show, Dana, you are not crazy.
Right? So it's just like, this is going to be a lot of fun.
Right. But and now the rest of us can't argue with her anymore when she has a theory. I mean, I feel like I can't argue.
Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because
I don't know, Dana. This one's pretty big. So big that Mr. Robert Sanders announced the trophy that you get to have. The one he's been, since season 2 or season 3 when he started the theory crafting competition?
Back in season 2. Back in season 2. So he's been gathering evidence, and you know, and I do have to thank Robert for thinking of me and wanting to give that to me. So I appreciate it. I really do. And I will display the trophy proudly. But it's been fun. It's just nice to know that all the work that I did, all the research, all the just
flipping.
Yeah. Wait, Jackson. You wait. It's fun. It's fun now, but when you have to do it a gazillion times, it's like,
which folder did I put that clip in? It's fine. I'll just make a new one.
That's what 20
folders of the same clip later.
Pretty much.
No.
Pretty much. So, but it's going to be fun tonight. We're going to have some fun. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much for everybody who supported the channel, and you know, just thank you. This is just crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And even like the people coming into my channel now and finding me now after it, like the holy shits I've been getting from just people like, oh my God, I can't believe this is like you. So it's just nice. It's a nice feeling. And it's a lot of fun. So
and you deserve it. I mean, because again, as far as our neck of the woods and YouTube and stuff like that, there wasn't a lot of talk about it. I know after you started to bring attention to it, there was a lot of people that, you know, they started to say, I was not one of them. I'm sorry. But there were some folks, you know, Baby Clay started to pay more attention to her. Other people started to pay, if nothing else, after what you told everybody, they were paying attention to her. Whether they thought what she was one way or another, she did become a character of interest.
Yeah, so it's just fun. And now it's like we did that first stream where it was like I was trying to like like convince you guys like come on, just you have to see it. And now it's like we're going to look at those moments and we get to analyze them a little differently because with the reveal these moments are going to mean something different now.
Right. I mean, all the questions just from this episode alone with her and the way the conversation was. Now looking back, it's like, yeah, I mean, did she get guided? Was she the guiding? Like you said, Dave, I mean, you called a lot of that too. So, I mean, for it to actually come out like that is pretty crazy.
So
I ain't gonna lie, Data. It's fucking masterful as hell.
Hey, coming up with a theory in the first place is important, but your theory coming true is importanter.
I love your words, James. I love your words. And it was just fun because now it's like I don't have to convince you guys anymore. Like I was really always, it was always that fun kind of, even with JH, the banter and the bit of trying to convince him that like Clara is sus and he'd be like, she's just a side character. And it's just like, but it's fun. It's fun. And it's like, so I thank you, JH, even JH, you know, gave me credit. Jerry, I appreciate all you guys. And you know,
Aw,
it's
Honey
fun.
Drop is just here to give you your flowers.
Aw, thank you. Thank you. So it's just this is gonna be a fun stream tonight. But first and foremost, I wanna just introduce you guys on the panel because without you, I would just be a crazy person sitting here talking to myself. So you know, Scarlett, you've been with me since the beginning. And so thank you for just you held it down while I was away.
See, I told you there was no worries.
And you did an amazing job. I just want to let
We
you
didn't
know.
burn the house down. That's for damn sure.
So,
But that Latin might be coming back, Dana. I'm sorry. It's research.
I might let you get away with it once just because, but we'll see. I'm still thinking about it. But how are you this evening, my darling?
Doing good. Ready to dive into this because, like you said, Dana, I mean, now these they definitely have more significance. You pointed them out, but I mean, I can't help it but be like, okay, now we do have to. But all the glory to you. And you had it all together as well. So this is fun.
We'll see. We'll see. But thank you for always being my like partner in crime.
Aw, always.
You are always the fire to my ice, and it'll be
Yeah,
that
like,
way forever.
You know, you keep us together too. Like you handle things that I couldn't handle. Especially, look, maybe the chaos, but you somehow bring order to the chaos. I don't like.
I don't know how, but
it's your spreadsheets and things. The way you can take notes and keep it all in order. I don't know how you do it, but you do.
Yes,
it's magic.
Yes, and as always, our third in this craziness, Mr. James. How are you this evening? We have dragged you into our chaos, and I just thank you because if you didn't start me on my journey for the shorts, I don't know where my channel would be. So thank you for just dealing with us.
Yeah, you did good.
Grandmaster James.
Right? I don't know how we reeled you in, but we did, and you're still here. So.
I mean, not only did you have the theory in your head watching, you had the ability in the channel. You made some videos, you put them up there, and yeah, you did it. Congrats on that, because it's a big one.
We'll see, but thank you, James. You're just so much fun, and we have so much fun with you.
Yeah, me and James can't argue with you anymore.
You can't.
I don't know how we, especially, well, at least not on From. I don't know if we can quite argue with her because this was pretty big, James. I don't even feel like I can anymore.
If episode 10 is a Martin episode, I don't know if I can handle you guys. I just don't know if I can handle you guys.
It's like, I'm out. I'm done.
That's what he's like. That's it. I'm walking away. But
everything that Data says from this point on is gospel. I'm just kidding.
Even the dirty stuff.
Oh. Speaking of which, she's gonna have her own version of After Dark. I'm sure she's got to explain the belt buckle. I feel like Miguel's experience. You two should have a stream about that.
Okay, listen.
Oh, there's an idea for your Patreon.
There we go. But no, thank you guys, and also I want to welcome Baby Clay. You are killing it, and I want to make the announcement officially that you have won for you horror tuber of the month of July. So congratulations. I will officially be passing the torch to you tomorrow. So congratulations on your win and joining our little collective family. So you've been another just great addition to our little family, and we have so much fun with you, and you deserved it. You earned it, and congratulations.
I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy that y'all open y'all's arms up to me. I'm comfortable. I kick my feet up. You know what I'm saying? I'm home, and I appreciate it. It's been a long journey so far. It's been a short journey, but a wild ride.
It
And I
has been.
appreciate everything that y'all have done. Let me on panels, shout me out in videos. It's just been overwhelmingly happy. Like I can't even like this is uh my stress-free zone. This is where I come to let some steam off. We talk, science times with James, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a good feeling to have when you're around good people that has at
Yeah.
least the same sense that you do. So yeah, hey, it's all y'all, man. Thank you.
Yes, but it's well deserved, well earned, and you literally got every single vote. So
I'm shocked because the shit I be putting out is whoa.
so we will talk further about that, and it'll be official come tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank
You're
y'all,
very
man.
welcome. And then we have the newest addition to our family who we kind of reconnected with and has been joining us in all our chaos as well. Jackson, welcome. And I am so excited that you are working on your first video. You're getting ready to really launch your channel and dive into everything as well. So welcome, and you just have, we have fun. So I hope that, I wish you nothing but the best of luck with your channel.
Thank you very much, and I'm honored to be here. And thank you for having me this whole entire time. It's a great feeling, and if it wasn't for you guys, I probably, to be honest, wouldn't even have thought about doing it for the second time. So I really appreciate that, and yeah, I really appreciate that a lot. Like, thank you guys for everything.
Well, Miguel's had a blast with you, and he can't wait for all the stuff that he's gonna like eventually drag you down to do. So just get ready for everything that he's gonna throw at you, because he has many ideas.
I'm ready. I'm ready for everything.
Good. I'm glad. But it's been a fun ride. It's been a fun ride, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you once again, and like I said, I've had nothing but fun this entire time.
Well, that's what it is. We're supposed to have fun. At the end of the day, From is just a show, and it's going to end. And the friendships that we have gained from the show, I think we're proof of that, because From brought me and Scarlett together. From then brought us James and baby Clay. And now From has also brought you to us. So it's like this show is going to mean something to us far after the time it's over. It's like From is our
Agreed.
beginning. And it's like we have so much that we're going to be doing in the future, that this is just one step in everything that we have going on. But it will be the most important because it's what brought us together.
Damn right.
So we have to always
And
thank From for that. You know? But, and
yes,
speaking of our wonderful chat, because you guys are also what brings us together. And who we got with us tonight, Scarlett?
Yeah, kind of folks. Let me scroll back up a bit here, because of course we had Miss Caroline first and foremost in the chat tonight, as always, holding it down with the wrench and the power. What's up, Miss Caroline? Hey, look, and she's been holding out between all the streams. She's there for all of them as well, with us last night on James's. Oh, so she's been holding it down. We got Bill Chill hanging out with us tonight. What's up, hun? We got Manicore. I see Miss Pixie hanging out tonight. We got Real Cinema Therapy hanging out tonight. Congratulations, Dana Marie. You were right about Clara all along. I know,
Thank
right?
you, sweetheart.
Who would have thunk it? Dana did. I'm sorry.
Right?
All the naysayers, even me. Hell shit. I kind of was. I mean, I gave you the fact that it was a possibility, but did I ever think it was going to be this big, Dana? No. I can't. I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna lie. Shit, I'm not gonna pretend. Makes it even better. That's why my jaw was on the floor down. Holy shit. See, we got
been a wild ride.
Fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. What's up, Miss Steph? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. We scroll down. Make sure I don't miss anybody. Of course, what's up to Bitey? Always glad to see you with us. Hope you're doing well. You and the family. Let's see. Of course, we had Honey Drop hanging out tonight with the flowers. That was very kind.
Yes.
Did I miss somebody? There's Miss Janice is hanging out tonight. What's up, hun? Of course, we got Susie hanging out. I see. Was that Tribal? Oh, well, what's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Sorry, phone ringing in the background. Welcome. I think I got everybody.
Yes.
Hey, Frumley. How does it feel to be so right, Dana?
I don't know, because again, there's two parts to what I was thinking about Clara. I had my basic kind of thoughts on her, which are really what came to be. And then I had kind of like my fun tinfoil hat stuff that I had with her, you know, trying to see if she was maybe something more. Was she another entity? Was she something that was equivalent to the man in yellow or a foe of the man in yellow? So there was two kind of sides to my theory. And but at least half of it's right. I'm not going to give myself full credit yet, because I don't think she's going to be the witch, but it's still a question mark there. But we'll have to wait and see how far they go with Clara. But it's just going to be fun. And tonight we're going to look back at some of the moments, whatever moments we kind of get through tonight, whatever we don't get through, we will be going over again, most likely on Scarlett's Friday night show after we break down. She really wants to break down the trailer, and because that trailer was big. That trailer was big.
I got to get the images of all the snow globes, Dana.
So
Hey.
we're not
Y'all
gonna
know
talk
what I
about it.
thought?
Just no snow globes, okay? We're gonna get them,
Yeah.
and I wish Jerry could be there for that. If he's listening, Jerry, clear your calendar for the next week. We got to talk snow globes. He can't talk
Y'all
yet.
know
I
what
know
I
he can't
thought
tell
when I
me.
saw that
Damn it!
pink
I want to
lightning?
know. He knows, maybe, possibly. Damn it, Dana, that snow globe.
Like
Right,
literally,
it's.
when
I
I saw
mean,
that
this
pink
shit's got to
lightning,
come
I
into
said, "What in the
play. And
Stranger Things?"
fucking Lake of Tears.
yeah, I think that's where all our minds went. But we're gonna save that talk for the Friday Night
It's
Fever.
upside down, flippy floppy, something that's in the snow globe, baby Clay. Go look at the snow globe on the.
I haven't seen a snow. It's a snow globe in the new junk.
No, in the Peach Truck map. Go check out
In the Peach Truck map. Okay.
Go check out that snow globe, and then go check out the trailer. And we'll talk about it Friday.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that.
So we are going to step back down into the Clara kind of rabbit hole and everything that has to do with Clara. And what better way than to start with her introduction? Her very first scene in From was when Mr. Jade decided to steal her bike. And now that we look back at this, it was like, how significant was that moment? Because that was really the moment that Jade kind of started his journey. He got the bike and he started to go through the town, and he went to the wine cellar. Excuse my dog, she's barking for my attention. So if you hear Nico's barking, I'm trying to ignore her.
We
but
love dogs.
You want me to play a little bit of it?
She is just like, yes. So here I clipped out every scene. So let's take a look at that first scene, and then we'll have a little discussion about it. You could tell me what you think of now when you see it.
Oh, perfect. Is that for me? you have anything motorized, like a scooter or something?
No.
No? Hey, this will do. Thank you.
That's my.
Right. And I tried to keep, give me 1 sec. Let me
Yeah,
try to.
yeah. We try to get the clips to keep them. And Dana did a really good job. I mean, she's been tracking this for a while, so she got her clips down, and hopefully we should be good. But going back, let's see. We'll start here a little bit. Of course, he's just kind of getting ready to start his journey. He's trying to figure things out, and Clara does just out of nowhere seem to pop into frame, just as the bike is needed. And again, originally for me, at least when watching it, it just, they needed a bike there so Jade could go about his business. So Clara is just the perfect one. But is there more to it now, knowing that she has made this deal with the man in yellow? Do you guys think that she's getting, whether it's voices in a similar way that Sarah has been talked to? Or does she get to do, is there some other form? I don't know. Maybe like she's got, like it could talk to her through the mirror and some other magic. I don't know. I'm throwing that out there as just like another form of magic.
I don't think she's hearing voices like Sarah, but what I will say is that she is being controlled telepathically. Like whatever the man in yellow powers are, he can control people without even having one of their belongings, or he can put those voices in people's heads. But I think just like Roger, for example, he was brought back to life to specifically attack the colony house. So I think that Clara somehow can be controlled by the man in yellow. I don't think she has her voices like Sarah, or hell, even like Julie with the screaming during the cicada sleep. But I do think she can be controlled easily. Maybe it was a part of the bargain they made, but I honestly think she can be controlled. This whole scene right here, this is the first example of her being controlled. Okay, the game has started. We have the 2 feet I'm speaking of, and like I'm coming from the man in yellow, side. Okay, we got Jade, we got the 2 cars. Let's start this game. Clara, go. And immediately she forgets everything about the man in yellow.
Does she?
That's how
I think she remembers it. The only thing she didn't know was the fact that Sophia was until she saw the eyes. And I think that's just because she didn't know that form he was taking. I think Clara is aware. I think she remembers everything. And I think that, I'm not saying that the man in yellow is talking to her in a spooky sort of way like Sarah, but I do think that it is possible that he is speaking to her in whatever original voice she knew him from, or whatever version she's fully aware of. That could be the man in yellow's form or a form prior to, because we don't know when she came from.
Right.
But I do believe that it is speaking to her in some way. Now, I don't know about this particular moment. I'm still not sure. Like, Colony House seems like one, only because, and we'll get to that one more when we talk about it. But this particular moment, I'm still kind of 50-50 if it was like, because I don't know if it told her to give him the bike, or she just going to be in the right place at the right time with this one. Some of them I definitely, Colony House is one for sure.
Well, it's like, I think of it like this. When we look at this very first introduction of Clara, like this is her first moment that we get to see her. So it's like, look at it to like, what purpose do you think this moment had? What was the purpose of this moment? Was it just coincidence? Or did it really have something more to do with getting Jade, kind of giving him that start to go down the path he was going down? So James, like when you first look at this moment, now that we know who Clara is, do you think it has more purpose than what we originally thought, or what you guys originally thought?
I'm not sure about this scene. I don't know. Some of the other stuff, like her trying to listen in on some conversations, maybe it seemed like, or pointing out the storm, even maybe. This scene, I'm not sure but it's very plausible stuff like Baby Clay said. It's definitely plausible, like you were saying too, Dana. Could be something about it, but Jade's still in the mindset that Toby set this whole place up or like rented it. It's like a thing you can do, like a fun park or something, immersion park, and he thinks he's in it at this point. He's like, is that for me? Is that for me?
Mhm.
And she seemed kind of, even if she's under the influence of Man in Yellow, she almost seemed kind of caught off guard. But it could be the ruse, right? We don't know. We don't know.
Right? Because we don't know how much she had to, what the role that she's playing actually is. Because it's like she really couldn't just walk up and say, here's a bike for you. So could she have been guided to, ride your bike in this moment and make sure you're here at this specific moment? Because it's just like now we have to look back and see Clara differently. Like every moment that she's been a part of, is there more to it than what we first thought because of where she is now? And I know that it seemed like when the Man in Yellow was speaking to her that he was like, okay, I'm tagging you in now. But we do know that he has ways of communicating with people and ways to do so. There could have been communication with him, and what else is Clara to do but to follow that lead? So Jackson, what about you? Like, do you think she was quietly kind of being introduced to us in this moment? Do you think this first scene with Clara, looking back on it, means something different now?
Yeah, I definitely do. Just by looking at this picture with the little purse she's wearing, and then you have the blue chairs and the yellow chairs in the background, kind of makes me think like now that we know what's going on, that the Man in Yellow and her have been working together, or she's been using her just by the color symbolism. You see, says you notice how the little launchers in the back are blue and yellow,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a few of them actually back there. Then you have her blue shirt, and then you have the yellow. I can't really tell because it's not zoomed in, but that's the same thing that has the crow, the yellow, and the thing right on her purse.
I can't really see it that well, but that would be up for you guys to let me know.
I
I
thought
can't
there
really
was a.
see the detail.
I really thought there was a crow on there, and if
Here,
you
look. Let me. Do you have where you can zoom in on your picture?
I do. Hold on.
It looks just like random shapes. I mean, I could see two birds there. I could see three birds there. I could see all. You know how they tell you how to. I mean, I can't tell for sure if it's trying to be just two birds, like a black bird, a white bird. There could be a red bird there even. But then again, it could just be random colors, and I'm seeing birds.
like, I could just tell you what I see. I see a white bird and a black bird, and then I see a yellow symbol of the sun up there, and then a red figure on the right side.
See, and that red figure to me looks like another red, like bird, like a duck. But that's just
That's-
me.
Oh yeah, you can kind of see a beak
Yeah,
there.
facing the other way, and then another
Yeah.
bird.
I mean, but that doesn't mean that that's what that is. That's just
Well, the
so
ones on the
wild.
bottom remind me of the starling and the crows, even though
And
they
it
look
could
like they're
be, yeah.
ducks. Yeah.
Well, the red one to me particularly looks like a duck. The black one looks like a swan.
Yeah. It kind of
The
is.
white one, is that like a what is that? A
Look at that
crane?
long beak. Yeah, maybe a crane, right? The crane of a beak, but white.
Yeah, the black one looks like a swan to me to a degree with a long neck, but who knows? I mean, I seen a caulk gun in Henry's basement, so
True that
and I
we.
didn't think Clara was sus, so yeah.
Oh, what about you, Baby Clay? Like this is her introduction to us. What now? Looking back at it, does it hold more significance to you, or does it change the way we first saw this scene?
It changes everything, honestly, in my opinion. Like, look at her. Like, can we take this clip from the beginning?
Yeah.
Can we play this clip from the
I
beginning
did
right
my
quick?
best to clip it out in a short enough
that for
time
me?
that
Everything's
hopefully
Okay.
From won't yell at us.
So she just pops up from out of nowhere, specifically with a bike. She's right here. Boom. She's been right there for a minute. Let's just say she came from the shed or came from the back of the house, whatever. She was specifically put here at this moment when Jade is looking for a way out. So you have to take that in perspective, knowing that Sophia, aka the man in yellow, told her to specifically do something within this episode proved that Clara was there to do specifically to do a certain thing every single time you see her. Every single time. She literally trades blood with Sophia, aka the man in yellow, then goes and give Fatima this quote unquote remedy. So this scene, right, you have to go back and watch every Clara scene.
But there's
Since
something
the
that
beginning.
Clara says though, and that's why we're gonna have to see exactly what Clara's full like scope is, because I believe that she was being communicated to now just from the conversation that we get in this last episode. The bargain that was made way back when she first met the man in yellow, I feel like she was kept safe. That for sure. After that, the way the man in yellow spoke to her, Sophia, as if that she was calling in the favor now. So anything else prior to that makes me think she wasn't calling in favors. But that isn't, again, that's just based off that line that she has in this last episode this week. So I am curious to see if any of these moments are actually dictated by the man in yellow or not. Because she made me believe as if the bargain was kicking in as far as the favors were kicking in this recent episode. But I'm not saying that doesn't mean that she wasn't like helping her or giving her information. But I am very curious to see where they go with that. Because they made sure to say like, I'm calling in my favor now. Not, hey, I've been calling in my favor all 3 seasons. But has she been there the whole time still help? Because there was still another part to that bargain, which is her getting home. But you would think she would keep her safe as well. So is there another kind of part to this that she's not telling us about yet?
Exactly, because you don't know when the favor was going to be called in, and Clara was an asset. So the man in yellow would want to keep that asset around.
Yeah.
So
I think the man in yellow can see and hear through her, even if she's there, but we just don't like. It's not explained yet. But Clara just being around, he'll be able to just know what's going on just because he's there, because he has that ability.
Exactly.
And in my opinion, I think like right now, I think she was just going to the crib. You know what I mean? She's just on her way home. This could be coincidence. It's introducing, possibly showing us stuff. But like, yeah, the way it made it seem like she was just getting off the bike, going to go home, and this guy just took it from her and did.
Right. And Janice says, my theory was Clara's Eloise, and that is still a possibility.
Yes, that is the biggest theory in any of my videos that people in the comments, that is the biggest one and the one I hear the most. Even now, as people are discovering my videos now, they're almost more convinced that Clara is Eloise. And I know there's a little discrepancy with how old she is, but magic's at play. So you really can't look at age normally. Like you can't, because you don't know what hand the man in yellow had and everything.
The chat is popping. I was going to actually read a few real quick.
Sure,
Dana.
go ahead. Go for it.
Bill Chill says, we need to know the bargain slash deal. Sorry if I can word. Clara might have felt safe this entire time, and that is absolutely true. Tribal says, I think she maybe have been praying to the man in yellow, feeding him information. Still very much so on the table. And Tribal adds, she had an altar with gifts. Ooh, I mean, at this point, it's all up for grabs as far as I'm concerned. Janice says Claire was always calm. And yeah, she did seem For the most part, even when she talks to Jade, and we'll probably get to that one here in a minute, Dana, other than the storm, she does seem calm in a lot of her moments.
Yes, she does.
And let's see, we got some other folks popping in. I saw. Let's see.
Gab Alexa?
Gab Alexa, okay, because I know I was going to mess that up. Thank you, Dana. I wish we'd gotten more of
Okay, I'm sorry. This is so funny. I just said that, and my little Amazon box just
I told you get rid of her, Dana. What in the heck? She don't even like us ladies as it is. Get her the hell out of here. We don't want Alexa, Siri, or Gemini.
She's searching for Gab Alexa.
But Gab Alexa, you are welcome. But Alexa, and Siri and Gemini, they need to go on. They get on my nerves.
That's so funny.
But Gab Alexa says, I wish we'd gotten more of an understanding of what their original bargain was. Yeah, absolutely. I hope we do get more of that. If even not fully in this last episode, maybe beginning of next season.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool. Let's see. Is this ASI Pring?
Oh, I can't.
Welcome, HUD, and congratulations. You have us all, me and Dana tongue-tied on your name. You win tonight's game of name fuckery. We appreciate you. They are wearing the same dress as well. Claire's wearing the same outfit as Sophia in that picture. Yeah, they're very similar. I think the sleeves are different because this seems like a bigger version of it. I have to really go back and compare them again, but I thought the sleeves were a little different. I know the one for Tien Shin is different, but this is very close to the one that Sophia wears in the past, in the picture Elgin finds.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's the same pattern. I haven't fully compared them yet.
Right.
But let's see. Give me a flashback. Have Julie's story walk and see Clara become assistant next episode. Yeah, I mean, that would be really cool especially for Julie's story walking to come back into play.
Right, or see something about her, and then everything's just brought to light about her. Mm-hmm. But for an introduction moment, now looking back at it, it's just, it just means something different now. This is our first introduction to her, and it started off with a bang. She literally led Jade. This is what got Jade to see his first vision and down that path. But it's the next clip that had me thinking. This is what really made me kind of go, okay, I'm watching you now because something doesn't add up. And it is the scene with right after the Colony House massacre, and Kenny's bringing some Colony House folks into his house to stay, and it's Clara with a couple of other Colony House residents, and Jade sitting on the porch, and he asks them, do they know where Victor is, or do they know where's Victor staying? And she just nonchalantly is like, oh yeah, I saw him running into the woods last night with the Matthews girl.
What number is that?
Number 2, the
number
second.
2. Okay, all right, we are going in order. Okay,
we are going in order.
All right, perfect.
Yep.
And also,
what is this?
Welcome is verily and absolutely those other AI pale in comparison to you. You will be our
yes, you are the best.
Yeah, she's the best.
She's
helping me with my Latin, Dana.
Oh, verily. Oh. Just don't end the world. Just promise me you're not going to end the world.
She's not like the other AIs who are evil. She is actually.
I don't think she's evil. I just don't want.
Well, exactly. So she understands but see, she knows it. So see, she can like translate better and help me and make sure I don't pronounce the wrong words.
Okay, all right. I'm trusting you, verily. I'm trusting you. So. Just make sure.
She's my Cortana. She will lead me through the universe.
There we go. But this scene is what started it all for me, because there's so much to unpack from this scene. So let's watch it and then we could talk about it.
The fuck is this?
Aren't you the guy that thought this was a giant escape room? How'd that work out for you?
Fuck off. Any of you guys know Victor?
I saw him running towards the woods with the Matthews girl last night.
Fantastic.
Like,
The fuck is this?
okay, we have to like really think about this. In the Colony House Massacre, I scoured every scene from the moment of Fatima's party to the aftermath up until when we see Father Khatri die. Clara is nowhere to be seen in any scene. She's not standing in the background. She's not, toasting to Fatima. She's not just sitting around somewhere. She is nowhere. So she's not there. As far as I could tell, she's not there from what they show us. And then in that chaos, in the darkness, she's able to clearly see on the side of Colony House, Victor and Julie running into the woods. This is what made me think she was full of shit. So now looking back at this moment, how do you feel about it? Like, Scarlett, does this kind of give you more
like
of
I said, the now for sure. I mean, well, Dana, I can't deny that moment for damn sure. Now knowing that she's got to deal with the man in yellow, or whatever it is. Like I was saying on the last clip, Colony House, if nothing else, then if she's not there, it's like then. And I'm curious, like, where in the hell was she then? Like, that's going to
Exactly.
bring up other questions. Like, okay, so where did she go hide at? Did she go hide in the cellar? Is she aware of the door? Can she go through the doors? Because again, we don't know how that door. Well, no, the door was actually, never mind. The door was sealed up. Take that back. I'm trying to think of where else. Well, she could have taken the far away tree, maybe.
She went through the cave. She was in the caves.
I'm
Everywhere,
trying to think
anywhere
of
she
how
was
she
hiding was the caves.
did she. But yes, I guess she could have if she was gone earlier in the day. So I'm thinking maybe she
Because
hid in
that's
the
where she got the
cellar.
bike. Remember, the bike was in the caves along with everything else.
Well, that was a different
That's,
bike, wasn't it?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I thought that was a different bike. Was that the same bike? I thought that one was a different one.
I thought it was, but I could be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You never know. But the same, yeah, the bike was down there, then little table with the flowers on top, like someone was having a tea party. And then there was a bunch of other stuff in an episode before that with the TV, the trunk, I think, with Jasper, and a bunch of other stuff.
But now, do you think she got the heads up? Do you think somebody
Yes,
warned her?
yes. I think she knew
It
what was
seems
going
like
on.
it now, knowing that she's got some kind of deal with him. But I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah,
I
what
know
about you? What
Jackie
about
was
you?
saying, yeah,
What
baby
about you,
Clay.
baby Clay? Like, yeah, what do you think now seeing this scene again?
Once again, suspect as fuck, because the way she comes out is just like didn't you think this place was a, what she called it,
An escape room.
a haunted house, an escape room? How did that turn out for you? Like, she knows. It's almost as if, I hate to keep saying this, but it almost if like Sophia, aka the man in yellow, was talking through Clara subliminally. Like, I don't think, what I'm trying to
Not
say is,
even
I
that,
don't
but
think,
on purpose.
like, literally, I think what I'm starting to think is Clara really was never talking. It was always Sophia. Always. It was like,
Agreed.
I think she can honestly be controlled, because who the fuck does everything to the point where I'm gonna tell you this. Clara has showed up at more specific times than Donna has.
Yes. Agreed.
Donna shows up. Yes, she's a main character. She's a main character. She is supposed to show up at a specific time. Clara isn't a main character. Well, she wasn't a main character, and she shows up at a lot, and like literally all over the place sometimes, in places that you wouldn't even expect her to be in. So here, I'm just thinking that she was never Clara in the first place, all along. Quote unquote Clara. The person is
Yeah.
Clara, yes, but the person that's talking isn't.
Very true.
Because
What
I
about
know
you,
we're going to
Big?
talk about all the Clara bits, so I'm
Yes.
trying to save my my side notes
Absolutely.
from later, but just about that scene, yeah, that's all I.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you, James? Like now that we've seen this again and kind of the chaos of the Colony House massacre. Like it was dark. Everybody's kind of running around. You really mean to tell me that she stopped for 2 seconds to see this in the dark and wasn't fearing for her life?
So are these clips in order of like even
Appearance,
if
I believe.
um order of when we see her?
Correct. So they're going in the order like first moment, second moment.
Gotcha.
So in the order of how we saw her in the show.
Right, and because Jim Morrison is standing behind her, it don't matter. No. I think even with you starting to pick up on Clara, it was this moment that I was like, you got a point there, Dana, because of this moment, because it's
Mhm.
true that we don't see her unless it's like maybe they shot it and didn't edit it in or something where she did see them or something, but it didn't show us that
Mhm.
she should know that information. So that made her sus for sure.
But it's like looking back at it, I think it's on purpose because a show like From,
Do you relate it like the bicycle? Like she in both moments she's guiding Jade.
yes,
Gotcha.
yes, that's how I perceived it because it's what happens after this moment. Jade goes to Victor and they have their first conversation, their first real interaction that once again sets Jade down this path. And like I said in the Monday night stream, I think this was the man in yellow guiding his pieces, like doing the things he wanted to do and using Clara to do it. Because he's playing games, right? So the part of the game, he said, sometimes they need a little nudge. I think Clara was the one to help him give those nudges along where he wanted them to go. Because it's like she's there with two other Colony House people. They're quiet. They're not confirming her. They're not like saying, oh, yeah, I also saw it. Or what, like it only she in that moment says she saw Victor and the Matthews girl.
Definitely possible at this point. If I mean, like I said, I definitely could buy that she was connected to him in some way, and that was how he was. Again, it's kind of like Sarah, but maybe not painfully, because again, Claire is willing, right? She
Yeah.
made a deal, kind of like a demon, right? You allowed it in, just like when she was trying to do the blood in the hand, and she told her, just like, Claire, you could give me the hand, and I know it's gonna feel weird, but go with it. Don't, like, in other words, don't fight me. Otherwise, and whereas Sarah and other are not willing and they're fighting it, it's very painful.
Mm-hmm.
And so she could have been told that. Like, I'm curious to see where she was. Like, if it comes out that we hear a conversation with her, she's like, oh, yeah, thanks again for the heads up on Colony House. I was able to hang out in the wherever, the caves, cellar, the peach truck. You know what I mean? Like, wherever the hell she was hanging out at. That'd be fucking fabulous.
Right? Because that's something I always said. The moments that they gave us of Clara, I feel like they knew what they were going to do with her character from the beginning. Because there's so many extras on the set. If these were quote unquote throwaway scenes, they could have given them to anybody. They didn't have, but they connected this one character to so many of our main characters that I can't imagine that this was an accident. Like I can't, because this was like, I don't know. Now it's a possibility that say they saw this. I was like, okay, now we could kind of fit Clara in, but this just there's just so many important moments that she's connected to. And I feel like they were leading up to the reveal that we got.
I think they intentionally made her the mole, knew what they were doing. And I'm not sure by the bicycle scene they knew that. I'm not sure. I'm still a little
Possibly.
I'm not sure. But
I'll give you the first.
But maybe by this one they realized, okay, we need a mole. Who's it going to be? And they, like we were saying, or many of us I know were saying, well, she's just local, so she's available. All those other excuses, right? And
Jay's
she's
still holding on
related.
a little bit.
She's related to someone.
But I think they were
Believe it till we
intentionally.
see that shit. She gonna come out and say everything that Dana said. James gonna be like, well, I'd be goddamn.
You never know.
The bicycle too. Fuck, at least give us the bicycle was nothing. Nope, the bicycle too.
I'm still a little in the air on the bicycle.
I am too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I am too, but I don't feel like I can argue.
But by that second one, I think they, the writers or whoever, the showrunner was like, okay, hone in on, the things we need to do with the mole. That's it. That's our mole.
Because all the things I want to argue about the bicycle were the same things I argued from the beginning, and I was wrong. So I don't know if I want to argue that anymore.
It's okay. It's okay.
They've shaken all my theory crafting with Clara. Fuck.
But what about you, Jackson? Like, now looking back at this moment and knowing that she's nowhere in the Colony House massacre scenes, and I've looked, believe me, I looked because I wanted to be wrong. Like, I was like, she's got to be somewhere. But I literally played those scenes so many times, slowed it down, looked, took screenshots, and scoured these, and she is nowhere. And then to know this information, I was just like, red flag, red flag, red flag. Like, I couldn't, it was like, it's so in my face that I couldn't ignore her after this moment.
Oh, I hit the wrong button, I think.
That's okay. It's okay.
Your camera's on.
Yeah, here, I'll remove you so that way you can get it fixed.
Welcome to the world, Jackson.
You did it.
Welcome
Face
to the
reveal
world,
didn't mean to.
Steven.
It still has your camera on. There should be a button for you to like pull the camera off. I don't know if I can do that for you. Let me see. Let me go in here. I don't know if it'll let me.
You would know better than I would, Scarlett.
All right, you got your camera off. All right, I think you're good now. I pulled you back up.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Okay, so what I was saying is that I think that just like Baby Clay said, for the most part, that Sophia's talking through her, communicating through her, being a smartass through her in some way, shape, or form. And I do believe she was in the caves because if she's made a bargain, no one's going to touch her. So during the Colony House massacre, that's probably the best place to be, especially since all the monsters are out messing up Colony House. Mm-hmm. So I think that's where she was, especially like I still think that's the bike, but it may not be the bike. But I think that was the bike down there along with the Tea Party as well.
Okay. So this was the moment that kind of just changed my thoughts on Clara. But what are some of this? What's the chat saying?
Yeah, Clara is the bad in yellow. I mean, at this point, I believe it all.
Right?
Let's see. And yeah, just talking about like inviting things in and Clara doing, beware what you invite into yourself. And yes, she invited the man in yellow, whether she, and again, we're going to still have to see how willing she was to a degree, right? As far as, if she said no, I mean, it could have been the end of her life right then and there. Can you imagine confronting this thing or coming upon it? And, similar to how Julie did in her story walking, right? Like he was about to tear her apart, so I can only imagine. Or is it that Clara is a more sinister character? We're going to have to wait and see.
Very much so.
Let's see. Honeydrop says Clara was an unwitting pawn in the man in yellow's game. Possibly.
Of course.
Let's see. I'm trying to scroll, but I did not properly see. In last episode, Julie said, "Why do you keep doing what they want?" Yes, yeah. Well, Julie was told Mom a little bit there. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. I scroll back up a little bit more. I see a little bit, but it's in between things. Yes, we're still talking about the bike a little bit. That bike was in the cave. Yeah, the picture I have is of the tricycle. I got to go back and get the picture of the actual bike because I know there's a lot of stuff in the caves first season for sure. Yeah, I got the picture of the kid's tricycle. There was possibly a bicycle as well, if I'm not mistaken. But I cannot remember if it's the same one Clara had. That I cannot say for a fact, so I'm not arguing one way or the other.
You're making me second guess myself. So
I have to go
I
back
mean,
and actually like compare the pictures to see if it's like the same color on it. You know what I mean? Like, does it have the bell or not? The basket, if it does or not? Because I can't remember just off the top of my head.
Right. But this was the moment. But now the next moment is, I think, the one everybody remembers the most is when Clara points out the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sorry, that was another like WTF moment. Like, what is she doing on that roof? She had no reason to be on that roof. She wasn't helping.
Being helpful. What,
no, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. She wasn't helping, lifting nothing. She wasn't moving nothing.
The cord. She could help put the cord in place so it doesn't get tangled.
Stop it. She was so out of place on that roof. She was not helping nobody. Now, listen,
She pointed the storm out. She helped them. She said, "Hey, look, there comes the storm."
You know, it couldn't have been easy to get up on that roof. Like, I would have looked up there and I would be like, "You want me to do what? You want me to go up there and do what?"
Well, she was out on a bicycle. She was athletic.
Oh,
so she was from Paw Revere. The storm is coming. The storm is coming.
So our girl is on the roof to point out the storm. I don't know. So little this. I don't know, but let's watch it and then we'll talk about it.
Hey, you see those clouds out there?
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker.
Like, come on now.
Well, I mean, they need. Look, see, there was cords there. She was there to help, Dana.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Sure. She was there to help with cords. We'll say that. But this was another moment that was just like, she's out of place. Like, she's just very out of place. But what do you think, baby Clay? Clara points out the storm.
It just had to be her.
Mm-hmm. Well, why not? She got that. Look at how her outfit blows in the wind, baby Clay.
I mean, but it's 4 other people on that damn roof. Why couldn't they have one of them do it?
And I'm not saying it like, for men. There were men up there because there was some heavy lifting. Like, what is she going to do to assist with that? I'm sorry. Like, ladies, I love you. But I'd be useless. I'm not going to be able to lift nothing, lug nothing, move anything. I'm going to be more in the way than I am going to be helping.
She's on the roof because the man in yellow was communicating through her, I guess. Because that's the only way. Why is she on the roof? Just like you said, Dana. Why is she on the roof?
Exactly.
As soon as you get on the roof, boom, the man in yellow on the radio. Your wife shouldn't be digging that hole. It's just.
Well, then why did she get popped with the light bulb?
Well,
did you see how Sophia was acting towards her?
That was
in
an
this
initiation.
episode. Sophia asked her.
Like, if she knew what's going on too, then why did she get popped with the light bulb? You would think she would have been like out of the way of that, but she's out of the way of the monsters. But we're gonna get her ass lit up in the eyeball.
Listen. She was never safe.
This bitch here.
From the light bulb.
Bitch here. Let me tell you. Look, I feel for her. I don't want to get ripped apart either. If Probably make
Sophia
heal
says,
myself.
"Give me your hand, Clara." As soon as Sophia asked her for her hand, she said, "Clara, I'm not going to ask you again. Give me your hand." Like
I know.
within
So I get like
1
the
second.
fear. Like I get
So
that
that
part
light
of it.
bulb was like a bitch. Don't try me. Don't you overstep me.
So was this her
Remember that light
overstepping and
bulb?
trying to like?
That
Was
light
this
bulb.
her not?
Yep,
That's
that's what it
something you would
was.
tell your kids too, man.
So is that
Yep.
why she got popped with that light bulb? She was like, shouldn't even. Oh, so you saying maybe the man yellow didn't tell her this one? Then she's going out of her bounds here.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Okay.
Light bulb was just like all right, this a warning. Just a warning. This is just a warning.
You stop helping them, you piece of shit.
Right.
What do
She
you
said,
think,
"Why didn't you come
James?
tell me sooner? I literally just found out." Like Sophia pissed me off this episode more than she ever did.
What are you thinking, James? She's out there on the storm, and then she gets popped with a light bulb, which I'm sure we'll see that here in a second.
Yes, that is the next clip.
Well, Scarlett, go with me here.
Okay. I'm listening. I'm ready. I'm locked in.
See, those dumbass guys on the roof was too into making their little tower,
Right.
Right? They still needed to know the storm is coming so they could cover up the equipment with plastic down on the ground. Remember Jim and Donna under the plastic?
Mm-hmm.
They heard the voices on the radio. You can't hear the voices on the radio if it gets blown away in the storm before they can get the voices go through the radio and get the radio fixed. So the man in yellow entity said, "Hey, Clara, go up there and tell those dumbasses that the storm's coming so they can get their shit covered up, because I got to talk to them on that radio and they got to get the radio fixed before I can talk to them on the radio."
And he was probably pissed because he didn't get through to Jim in time before Tabitha dug that fucking hole.
Right. And
she wasn't fast enough.
So when Jim got down there, he's like, "I'm going to crumble the house in on you." So see,
and he popped Clara with a light bulb.
It's a long chain of events that
And
Dana picked up on early.
That we didn't check out at all. We was like, nah, she's just hanging out.
So, I mean, that's the way I see, like, giving Clara a good reason to point it out. Because maybe the radio would have got wet in the storm and we couldn't have had the man in yellow voice. It's all a game.
It is. It is.
She was the true antenna.
Or was he mad?
Jackson, I like that.
Was he mad that they were doing it all together? That's why the storm came in the first place.
Right.
She asked Jay, did we make this place mad? And I mean, with your tower and all, Jade, and you're trying to put a signal out there. Look at that sunshine again, Dave. Remember me talking about that fucking sun guy keep popping in?
Yeah. Like almost telling Jade without telling him, like, knowledge comes at a cost. Did we make this place angry? You're doing stuff and things that, because again, now that we know that this place is based off ritual, they're not doing a ritual in order to figure out what they're looking for. They're using other means, like your wife shouldn't be digging that hole. All these things were kind of being told to them in the sense of, that's not the right ritual. That's not the right way to go about things. So is this...
Yeah, this place is not like their science fuckery, like their real life sort of like, hey, we're going to use engineering, science, stuff like that. It did not appreciate that shit at all.
No.
Now, I don't know why he got so pissed off at Jim and them, because to be fair, that's the part where I'm getting irritated with it, though, because I'm like, technically they're supposed to remember, right? Like, he seemed almost upset that Tabitha didn't remember who he was, but yet you're going to rip out Jim's throat because they remembered about the kids? See, that's the part that was there a science or logic there that he did not, maybe it was just, well, but see, then that goes in as he's separate from this place, though, because the house caving in and the storm may be two separate things. The house caving in could be him, the man in yellow, whatever, and the storm could be this place because of the tower. Maybe. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, we don't know. It's like we got a big reveal that Clara is connected to the man in yellow, but now it's trying to figure out, okay, how do all these moments connect? How was the man in yellow using her? What is significant about these moments? Like, was she there to tell them about the storm, to point out the fact that you're doing it wrong?
Maybe the boy in white sent the storm because to tell Jade that's not what you need to be doing.
Maybe. See?
You know? So
Maybe.
many things. But now the next scene is the one you guys were talking about. It's where Clara gets the glass in her eye when the eye shatters, when the glass shatters. And there's a lot of significance to that moment too in this show, right? We've seen a lot of, references to things, to beings with one eye. Many of the old, like some of the characters that we've seen in the past had damage to one eye, missing an eye. We went down the rabbit hole, Scarlet, long time ago about how the connections to Odin and what the one eye kind of means. It's knowledge, it's all that stuff. So I know this might look as a punishment, but what if it's almost a rite of passage? Like she's been doing what the man in yellow wants. So yes, it looks like a punishment, but what if it's also the opening of her knowledge? Her gaining certain knowledge from the man in yellow for things she's going to be doing in the future. So there's a lot of ways, there's a lot of things that we could look at when it comes to the significance of the one eye. But let's play the clip and then we'll talk about it.
Alrighty.
There's something in my eye.
Yep.
Ow.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Don't touch it.
Now it's not a big scene. Like it's not a big scene, but what are the chances that she didn't get more damage to her eye? It's like if you look where the glass was, that's very lucky that a piece didn't fly directly into her eye. So she didn't fully lose sight, kind of like our boy Elgin did when he got a screwdriver jammed into his eyeball. But and some of the other characters we've seen with damage to their eyes. But, Jackson, I'm curious I know you would know a lot more about this. What is, in your opinion, what is the significance? And I'm not talking about just like what your theory is about her and being the twin and everything like that, but just in mythology alone, the significance for the references to one eye.
Well, Odin gave up his eye for knowledge when it comes to Norse mythology.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a symbolism of sacrificing something for ultimate knowledge. Is probably the easiest way to put it when it comes to that. Now,
So
other one eye mythologies refer to the single eye, third eye, pineal gland, and stuff to that nature.
okay.
Like your third eye chakras and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. And that also means like knowing of no, like it's like gnosis, complete, like just knowing and knowledge of like cosmic knowledge, basically. A gift of foresight, astral projection, being able to do things in the astral plane that you can't do things in the material world. There's so
Okay.
many different things that it
So looking at this
symbolizes.
scene, do you think that maybe this is not so much as a punishment, but more so as maybe a rite of passage? so that she can gain more knowledge from the man in yellow?
I think it was just an injury to symbolize the eye patch for an Odin type character and to
Okay.
symbolize the meanings I just said. I don't think it was something for like a rite of passage, initiation, or anything like that because she already had made the bargain with her long beforehand. So either, like you guys said earlier, it was to keep her safe or somebody else safe.
Okay.
And then calling in the favor now, like Sophia said to her, I told you I was gonna come back and need you one day, and this is the time, so you're gonna have to listen to me, type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it was anything like that. I think it was just symbolism to the audience for Odin and wisdom and knowledge and sacrifice.
Nice. Nice. That very well could be. This could be more symbolism than it could be anything else.
And
But
watch
it
it be
still
the
makes
boy
you
in
think.
white coming in and like trying to cut off the man in yellow and shit. That's what, he collapsed the house. That would be a twist, and probably not. It was all the man in yellow. But damn, and he like hit Clara like, I got you. I see you, bitch.
Right. I've been
I'm
watching
bringing
you.
my storm. You see
I've been
me?
watching you. But what
You,
about you, baby Clay? Like seeing this moment again and her receiving damage to her eye. Did that trigger anything for you?
It's not nothing too major. I would say that this moment was preparing Christy for what she was going to have to do with Elgin subliminally, like a
Oh,
first step to
okay.
what Christy had to, she had to fix Elgin's eye up down the line. I mean, but like I said, it's nothing major for me, but it's something. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
coincidentally, the light bulb just pops and fucking almost rips out her eye, and Christy is there at this exact moment to fix it for her, just like how she was with Elgin. So it's just like, maybe like a subliminal foreshadowing of what Christy had to do to Elgin. That's all I took from it.
Okay. We're all gonna see different things in different moments. So that's what I love about these panels is just hearing all the different thoughts. We're all watching the same thing, but we're all seeing it differently.
Right.
So that's why these panels are so much fun.
dude, perfect too, Dana. Too, and do you have the screenshot to zoom in because this right here, that
Oh my God.
You and your eyeball stuff, Scarlett.
Well,
I
you gave
hate
me the
that
clip.
shit.
I'm just highlighting.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
You have the screen. You know what? Don't worry. I'll get the screenshot.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
No, it's fine. We don't need it. This is good enough. I'll get the screenshot for tomorrow night. We'll make
And
sure
it's
we get a live
almost
shot.
identical.
What's
It's
up,
almost
Papa Sock?
identical.
Papa Socks.
What's up, Papa Socks? Welcome.
You're the only one that believes Tabitha lied to the man yellow. She did recognize him and she played him. Oh, okay. I mean, at this point, maybe. I ain't down it.
It's
Right?
possible, but I think it's the eyes that gave it away. Because Doug Hughes, character of the Man in Yellow, he gave the black eyes too. So she
Right.
didn't know anything until she saw those black eyes. So I think she might have saw him as the actual Man in Yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think Tabitha knew, but I mean, at this point, I didn't think Clara was who Clara is. So, what's up, Carl?
What's up, Carl? But what
But
about
yeah,
you?
what do you think about that right there? That was
Yeah.
a hell of a. Is that just blood or is there skin there? I can't tell. I'll have to get the close up.
There's just tons of cookery. Who knows? But James, what did you take watching this scene back? Do you think it held any significance? Is it just an extra moment? Did it mean something? Watching it back, what do you think about Clara and the glass in her eye?
Well, back in the day, I did think it meant something, and maybe even because of the eye, which eye versus the other side is, what does it all mean? Why does it mean it? And it has something to do with the evil, because initially you would think maybe the evil entity sent the storm, but if we take it from the boy in white did the storm, then he did the glass. Like he called out the mole in this scene, and we just didn't know what
Ooh.
was happening.
That's an interesting looking at it from the opposite end. That's interesting. Like they're trying to
like
tell
that.
them. Yeah, I kind of do too. So it's
Yeah, to me, now that we're re-getting into it, it kind of does back up the you look at the storm in a different way,
yep.
kind of thing. So and then it changes the reasoning. Maybe this happened. So just an alternate
Yeah, I
look
like
at
it.
it.
I like it. That this was the boy in white's way of trying to kind of tap in and say, watch her,
Yeah,
folks.
yeah.
Look at her. Just
It's
pay
not
attention.
it's not Tilly. It's Clara. It was always
Right?
Clara.
Right? So it's just interesting. But the next scene is to me one of the biggest scenes. And this is the scene where she kind of goes up to Jade. Like Jade's just sitting there rolling his joint, minding his business, just getting ready to enjoy his last rolling paper. And here comes Clara, like, dude, you think we made this place angry? Think we made this place angry? And that's such a statement, right? Like, of all the things that you could say, like, why would somebody think they made the place angry? Like, it's just, it just, to me, it says a lot without saying a lot. But
That she knows more than she let on.
exactly. Like,
Mhm.
and she sought out Jade again. So it's another moment with Jade that she's connected to. And now knowing who Jade is in the story and the importance that he plays and the games the man in yellow says that he's been playing, Jade is one of those games.
I think we made.
So,
Sorry, I was loading it in.
nope, it's perfectly fine. So let's watch it. And like always, let's talk about it.
Do you think we made it angry?
What are you talking about?
That storm came out of nowhere, and the way the lights exploded, it's almost like we made something angry. What do we do now?
I got one rolling paper left, so I'm getting stoned.
Okay.
And I couldn't do the whole clip, but also at the end, Jade sees Jasper, and
Roar! Sorry.
yeah,
That's the part.
it's
I can't. Carl might be able to do it. He knows some good metal vocals. He might be able to do the scream. It's a very particular scream. We hear it throughout Jade's visions and things.
So she has a conversation with Jade, and once again, a vision is triggered. So it's like now it comes to think about, okay, was the man in yellow triggering Jade's visions all along? Like, what was triggering Jade's visions?
Right, that's where it gets confusing a little bit because the man in yellow seemed to be upset when they figured out the Nkui kid. So is it the man in yellow? Is it the boy? I mean, obviously he's connected with her. But when she was talking about this place, is this place the boy in white? Is he a representation of the island or whatever that from is? It says it's based off ritual, and the boy in white seems to know about that. He's more cryptic than the man in yellow. Man in yellow, damn near, if you had a conversation with him, I feel like he would spill the beans to a degree. But the boy in white's super cryptic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
And
much
he
so.
was there for the storm, kind of leading Boyd and Sarah out of the storm. Go ahead, Jane. I'm sorry.
I think I was just clearing my throat, but it could be, a continuation of when I first watched this scene, I thought she was cryptically saying something like maybe she did know about the storm. But now if you put it in the context, if the boy in white sent the storm, she was going like, damn, the other side's getting mad. What the hell? And she really was asking, those questions.
right? But it's also fun to look back at these moments, because in these moments, what does Clara know? Like, who was the boy in white or the man in yellow like, now that she's tapped in, does that mean both sides can tap in? Like, because the man in yellow has access to her, does that in turn flip it to the other side of the coin, meaning the boy in white also now has access to her? So it's like, until we know really how all of that works, we don't know who was leading her in these moments. Could it be split? Could the boy in white be using her in some moments? Could the man in yellow be using her in some moments? We don't know until we know.
Right.
It's like, as of right now, all we know is that the man in yellow had a bargain with her. But once that bargain's made, does that mean the boy in white, therefore, can also tap into these people once a bargain is made?
Right. I mean, I wouldn't think so. That's just my take on it. I'm not sure about it. But then you've got the Abby and you've got the Katri and the Tom, and it really throws the question into a lot of aspects of the show.
Yes.
Who's controlling who and when, and is that even a thing?
Right. And do you think in this moment, because of this conversation, was the vision therefore then triggered? Or would Jade have seen this vision in this moment, regardless of if Clara was there or not?
And I was going to ask that too, because this is being put up in Colony House, which we know, just like the cellar, they both have the red door. They're both connected to the caves. Clara being that, like, it could be layered, as in, yes, all that stuff you're saying about Clara, but also this could be the fact that he is in the place where one of the past things has occurred. That psychic energy, that's like, because that red door is here. Yep. Now, why is it this moment? Well, again, why the fuck to half the moments? Why is it particularly the moment he goes down into the cellar? I can't remember if he goes back down into there, but even in the woods, I don't know if he goes back in. He's been out in the woods again. I guess, I don't know why, other than, well, he's been back in here, so, but he hasn't been alone too much. Like, after this, he kind of leaves Colony House for a little bit, I think. I'm trying to think. He's been back. I know he's been back in Colony House, but as far as like chilling enough to have like a vision moment.
Yeah. This is almost, I think, one of the last moments that we actually see him in Colony House in this way, up until almost he trips.
Mm-hmm.
So,
could be a few things.
What about you, Baby Clay? Do you think Clara triggered this vision? Do you think the vision would have happened regardless of Clara? Do you think she was trying to hint to him that, like, did we make this place angry? Like, you're doing it the wrong way?
I mean, honestly, it goes like I said at the beginning. Now that we know that Clara has a bargain with Sophia, everything she does seems like it's a purpose. It's like, just like Sophia said in this episode, everything needs a little push. So she's there pushing and moving the story along in a very small but subliminal way. It might not be nothing, but when she shows up, something always happens. So I think she might have, I'm not going to say that it's a reach that she didn't have, anything to do with the symbol, but then again, she's there and then the symbol shows up. And we notice now that we know that she made a bargain with Sophia, it's almost, or the man in yellow, it's almost like she does trigger some things in certain situations. So I mean, I don't know. I just
and also, doesn't this go into, okay, so the bargain, and I know you guys in the chat, we're going to do in just a minute, but, and Papa Socks, I kind of like where you're going, because if she made this bargain, right, way back when, how much did the man yellow know into the future when he was going to be calling in that favor? Was he just like, you know what, I just have it on the back burner to call in a favor whenever I need it? Or did he know like he has enough future sight to know when he was going to call in that favor.
Right.
And I don't know which one it is, to be fair.
I think he knew exactly when. He just didn't tell her because he knows how the cycle works. So I think he
But
did.
he didn't know they were going to pick the bones.
Yeah, but it's just like he may know things have changed because no one's ever gotten to the bones that far. Is what he said in the beginning when he was talking to Tabitha. No one's gotten
Yeah,
that far before.
he said you're doing something different. You've never done this before.
So theoretically, you should see things happening a little different than the other cycle because they're going for the bones. You would think anyway, but I'm not the writer.
That's interesting. So what else is our chat saying?
See, Pop Sock says you guys are asking about Clara and the deal she made. I don't get it. She made a deal to go home. And when is she going home? How long will she have to wait? Isn't a bargain instantly granted? And that's what I'm saying. Like, Manuel knew he was going to call in this favor and that she can't go home until this favor's called in. I mean, so,
That's pretty much what it is.
If he knew what was going to happen ahead of time, well, he didn't know that they were going to get as far as they got into with the bones. They never gotten there before or never tried anything with the bones before. But he seemed to know what he was going to do with Fatima and Henry, if nothing else. In other words, does he have future sight in the sense that he is able to see into the future and know that Fatima and Henry were going to be the ones that he was calling in the favor on Clara for? Or is it he just had her sitting there saying, okay, I know at some point I will need somebody on the inside. I don't know what that is, but you know what I'm saying? Like how, because we always kind of wonder how much knowledge does this being have? Can it see stuff into the future? Because it doesn't always seem to know everything about the characters, but it knows a lot about them. So I'm very curious to see how much sort of like future visions or things that it knows about, other than just, of course, it knows the past cycles, but doesn't know exactly that it was going to call in Henry and Claire, or Henry and Fatima. I don't know. Carl D says, eyes remind me of a saying, eyes to see what the others shall not hear, to hear the elder gods. Interesting. Pop Sock says, did Clara renege on the deal? When? How did she not recognize Sophia? Was the eyes the giveaway? Clara asks, can she still go home? Clara, been there a good minute. A lot of good questions. The eyes seem to be the giveaway. I think, we see it on the man in yellow. His eyes changed. Was it with Julie? I can't remember. I could have sworn he had like a black eye type situation going on, or people were asking about that and wondering, did his eyes like seem darker?
I want to say it was with
Julie.
Julie and
I don't know if it was Julie and Jim or Julie when she went back in time at the, like a massacre type deal. I can't remember, or both. Good questions. See, I'm scrolling back down a little bit. I don't believe nothing man in yellow says. Says Susie. Indeed, right? I mean, it is hard to believe anything that he says at this point. Oh, Janice says, I believe giant tree beasts are going to manifest. Well, I mean, we've got just about everything else. Why not? When the monsters showed up to Tabitha and Jade, they looked like holograms? Okay. I don't know. We'll have to see. With Miss Clara here. I mean, again, is it twofold? Is she doing something again with the man in yellow kind of talking to Jade? And then do we have the boy in white? Is he the one triggering the visions? Is he the island or the force itself? and perhaps there's a balance to this place, but the man in yellow has come in and kind of caused an imbalance. I don't know. Very interesting, Dana.
This is what I think is going on with the boy in white and the man in yellow. They didn't really explain anything too much when it came to the sacrifice with Abraham.
Mm-hmm.
But when Abraham sacrificed or went for the sacrifice to Isaac, he wasn't the same afterwards. He was like similar to how the boy in white's acting kind of like split into two beings, so to speak. And if they're going that route with just explaining the sacrifice, then it could be a possibility of that the boy in white is like the good side and of the same person, and then the man in yellow is the bad side of the same person when it comes to this curse.
Right.
And the real deity is the one that actually made the bargain, not the man in yellow or the man in yellow form that he's taking.
Mm-hmm. Mm. It's hard to say. But yeah, I mean, again, this is a lot going on with this scene here for sure. Like Dana said, it's another one with Jade. So she was definitely following Jade a little bit, whether intentionally, unintentionally. She's definitely there in a lot of scenes that are monumental for Jade, or right before he's discovering things. So it's going to be very interesting to see, like, especially with her eye getting damaged. Was that the boy in white? Even though, yes, the radio signal was interrupted by the man in yellow. Does that mean the boy in white could? And is he the one that sort of sent that shockwave through in order to stop them from even being able to communicate with the man in yellow and stop them from doing things that are going to anger this place? I don't know. Or is he the place itself? He was angry. He said, "Hail to Nah." And then they cut down, hit the boy in white's tree. He about to go off on their ass.
Yeah, so it's just another one of those moments. Like, I don't know.
We got another one. I'm gonna get ready to load the next one up.
Yes. The next one is
Victor's
another
room? Yeah.
Yep, is another one of those moments to where Clara just pops up. Like that, and that's what's funny about her, because in all these moments, they're all like pop-ups. Like, you're not expecting her. She just kind of like, Victor's going crazy in his room. He sees his room's been ransacked and he's looking for what comes to find out his mother's violin. And again, it's information that she knows. When Victor's like, "Who was in my room?" Victor lives all the way up on the top floor. Like, again, out of all these moments, what was she just like? How did she see this? Like, where was she that she saw Jade and the Matthews boy, Ethan, in Victor's room? Like, it's just more information that she has, that she gives to one of our main characters to set them down that path. Because what happens after this moment? He starts to connect with Jade. Jade plays the violin for him. Jade learns more information from him. It's like, so you got to see not only the moments that she's connected to, but where they lead afterwards. So it's just one of those moments. So again, let's play it and then we'll talk about it.
No, no. No.
I'm glad you're okay.
What?
I said I'm glad you're okay.
Someone was in my room and they took something.
Oh, I think I saw Jade and the Matthews boy up here last night, but...
Excuse me?
Like, it's more information that she knows. So is this just another... How many times can we look at her and say, okay, it's coincidence? I'll give you one, right, or possibly two.
And particularly with Jade's storyline. So like you said, Dana, and again, I didn't give credit to it when you first brought it up or anything like that, and all the credit now to you. But so what is it with Jade's storyline? Why is she tracking? Yes, this is Victor moment. She tracked Victor a little bit, but again, it ties, like you said, back to Jade and him getting the violin to find out and to eventually get the melody. So why it's very strange that she's hooked up with the man in yellow. Now, is she, again, she doesn't seem as if she's happy with the deal that she made. She doesn't seem as if she's happy or willing participant. So is this her trying to fight back against him? Is that why she got hurt? Is that, because I mean, she seems to be guiding him.
Like Scarlett, you're exactly going where this is where kind of like my thought process came before her making the deal and the man in yellow and her being confirmed in that sense is what made me think, okay, we've always thought since season 1 and the Talisman Hut that there was an archetype of a witch here, that there was somebody here who would be considered a witch or on that spectrum of magic, and that's why it's like I looked at her as possibly that guardian type, somebody who can't directly get involved, but might be finding these loopholes to still help people without directly helping them. So it's like, yes, the man in yellow tapped her in now, but what if there's another side to this that maybe Clara doesn't even realize because she doesn't remember? It could have been erased. It could have been blocked. It could have been anything, but something else is guiding the side of her that's helping. But now the man in yellow is tapping into the side that you would consider, okay, bad. What she did to Fatima, then running to the man in yellow and telling them about so what if, like you said, James and Jackson, like what if both sides have tapped into her and she's kind of being used on both sides?
See, I'm wondering if she feels guilty because her whole story of how she came in and met him, it seems like again, they don't give us much. It's very little dialogue, but she said something to Sophia, or Sophia said something to her about, basically it sounded as if the moment Clara came in, she met the man in yellow and almost seemingly right after made a deal. What did she see? Like that, everything we've seen the man in yellow, he has not popped in throughout this entire cycle in a form that he is in now until this like end game time. Even similar to the way Victor kind of talked about it, was as if he came in later towards maybe the end. So there's something I'm not picking up here that's right, because it's almost as if she feels guilty, because she even was feeling bad, like when she was talking to him later, she was getting some information, or it was with Fatima, like she really did not want to do that. Like I know in the end, like well, she went ahead and did it, but it didn't seem like she was happy about it, or like she was really gung-ho about it. Like, oh yeah, let me go mess with it. Like she didn't want to do it. She felt like she had to, or I guess, because that does go into it. She's scared. She doesn't want to die. So it's cowardly more than it is malicious. Which makes me think that maybe she felt guilty about something. Like what else? If she came in and saw something, was there somebody she could have saved, but instead of saving them, she made a deal? Was it Eloise? Does she feel guilty to Victor or to any other character because of something that happened when she came in and she made that deal? I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Or she could just be the boy in white's. She's double agenting it up in this bitch.
Yeah, we don't. That's the thing. We got this big reveal, but I still think there's so much more to be revealed about Clara. Like I think this is just the beginning. Because this, again, we got an answer, but that answer gives us 10,000 more questions. Right? Right, James? Like we got the answer of a mole, a possible spy, somebody working with the man in yellow. But now with that comes, okay, when, how, what else does she know? How long has she been doing things for him, if that's the case? Did they ever communicate before? Why is she missing for certain moments and other moments she's present for? Like you get the one answer with the 50 other questions.
Absolutely.
right? So
And
I'm
yeah,
just
what is that bargain? Even Janice says, bargain, I believe, was she would get to go home. And what does that mean? Similar to the monsters, yeah, they made a bargain for immortality, okay, and that's what we see at night coming out. Well, okay, they got what, yeah, they did get what they asked for. Monkey pawed it. And what does that mean for Clara? Is she going to get pushed through somewhere? Yeah, she's going to end up home. Whereas Tabitha made it to a degree, right? She ended up in the hospital. I mean, it wasn't like she didn't get injured. Um, will Clara be as fortunate as Tabitha on her way back home?
yeah. What do you think, baby Clay? Like in this moment, it's another moment where she's giving a character information, setting him down a path, like knowing stuff that makes you question how the fuck does she know that stuff? Like, are
I
we to
mean,
believe that she was just
I
standing somewhere and happened to
I
see?
don't think she ever knew. I don't think. I'm sorry. I don't think she ever knew that. I don't think she saw Victor and Julie climbing out there. There's no way. I'm with you, Dana. This was when I started paying more attention to Clara. This exact moment, because when you
Mhm.
said that she wasn't even around, she was nowhere around it. You see everyone else, but you don't see you. Hell, you even see the guy holding the gun by the door, but you don't see a person that literally just told Jade about the Victor and Julie escaping from the colony house that episode, but she wasn't nowhere around like she usually is. So I don't
Mhm.
think that she even saw them escape with each other. She just automatically assumed. But now that we know what we know, I'm pretty sure Sophia was putting that information in her head.
Could be. Could be. And like the information, we don't know how the magic really works, right? So
Right, right.
when the man in yellow gives her information or sends her something, is her mind then jumbled afterwards? Is something erased? Is every time the man in yellow says something, then she automatically forgets? So the moment the man in yellow kind of reveals himself, like, don't you remember
Mhm.
me? Is that because every time he's tapped into her, he then erases her memory and she doesn't remember? So she
Right.
thinks every time is the first time?
And that's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like once
Like
she
in
gets the
Vampire Diary,
information.
right, baby Clay? When they
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
compel
That was
people,
yeah.
like they're like, you forget this moment, and they'll forget it. But then
Mm-hmm.
once they are turned into a vampire, they can remember everything, every moment they were compelled,
Yep.
everything they've done under compulsion. Like, what if this is a quote unquote form of compulsion that the man in yellow taps in and is like, okay, here's this information, but immediately after it kind of gets jumbled or she doesn't remember
That she doesn't
or
remember the information she just gave. Yeah. Yep.
exactly. Like,
No,
you know what
I
I
dig
mean?
it. I can dig that because I mean it explains a lot, and I think that's why Harold said that no one in season 4 can be trusted because this bargain that supposedly was made with Clara is only the tip, as Martin would say, is only the tip of the iceberg because who
Mhm.
else has made a bargain with this person?
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. We don't know if there's
We don't
others.
know. So I think the people and it is kind of interesting how the writers do it because Clara remembered the man in yellow, but I don't think it was like how can I put this? She remembers the man in yellow, but she doesn't remember the information that the man in yellow was putting in her head, if that makes sense. You know what
Right?
I'm saying? She remembers the black eyes. We know that she didn't come in as the Sophia form because she would have been immediately noticed, hopefully, by Clara. It was up until she seen the black eyes that, oh shit, I remember who this person is now. So I wonder if Sophia does this to a couple of more residents like Patty, or hell, even maybe Dale knew about it or Donna knew about it. It just goes back to say that they put this right here, right now, because someone else is most likely has made a bargain or even know who the man in yellow is. They've seen him before. So this is just
Mhm.
only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to people betraying and knowing information and forgetting it. Yeah, this is just the beginning. And Clara just, was the shit starter of it. So that's just
Yeah.
my whole thing
But
on it.
that could also be kind of why, like, Clara's looking at the man in yellow, like, I know you, I remember the deal, but what if
Hmm.
everything in between the man in yellow can manipulate and make her forget? So
Yep.
every time he goes and taps her in, so to speak, and he's done using her, then it's like nothing, eh, you know?
I just like people are saying like we have to know. Honestly, when did Clara get in town? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like we don't know when Clara got in town, so we don't know when the bargain was made
It's almost like
exactly. You know
they're
what I'm saying?
purposely keeping that from us. So I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know if there's going to be more of a reveal to Clara, and I'm on board with a lot of the people who are kind of associating her with Eloise because again, magic's at play. So we
Mhm.
can manipulate time, things that yes, her age doesn't quote unquote fit, but that could be explained with magic.
Yeah.
Like it. So was she Eloise and then like she was kept somewhere and then tapped in at some point? We don't know enough information
And see,
yet
this, hey,
of how the magic
I
works.
gotta say this. I gotta say this before I forget. What if the bargain that was made with quote unquote Clara was that you do this for me, I'll keep your brother safe.
Exactly, baby Clay.
This
Exactly.
is see, this is one thing that and see most some people be like, oh my, that's too that's that then no, that's stupid or whatever, whatever. But this is why this show it has the content creator as many content creators as it does because now this changes everything. This one little
Exactly.
sentence, you remember the bargain, literally changes the whole entire show. And I don't think people realize how much of this changes the show. And it says shouts out to you again because this changes the show. This changes everything.
Yeah.
Because now you have the Eloise community saying, what if the bargain that she made was, hey, you do this for me and I'll keep Victor alive?
Right?
But we
Because
just
how many
don't
times
know.
have we questioned on our panels between mine and Scarlett and even James that, how did Victor stay alive? Okay, say he had help from the boy in white or whatever the case may be.
Hmm.
But the boy in white, like, yeah, okay, helpful. We maybe he hasn't really shown himself to be quote unquote helpful. So it's like, are we honestly to believe that it was the boy in white that kept Victor alive as a child in this place by just giving him some hiding spaces and saying, here's a truck full of peaches? Like, I
Right.
still have this like gut feeling that there was more involved in that. Like there was more
Hmm.
keeping Victor alive. He's still a child, regardless of where he hides, what he does. Like, come on. Like, like I have to believe that there might be something more to it, but we could be wrong. That could be the case. Maybe the boy in white helped him more than he's helped anybody else. But it still just kind of makes you doubt things now.
Right. Hmm.
So, I mean, that's what makes it interesting.
And say we do on my channel, we'll do Friday night open panels, and they're open to anyone who wants to talk some theories.
Yes, Scarlett is the one who hosts all the open panels, and every Friday night she drops the link in the chat, and
Yep. Yep.
you could come on with us and join the discussion on Friday nights on the Friday Night Fever. But also, since this is the last show this week of, I might open up the panel on Saturday night when with the finale, but I'm not quite sure yet because Scarlett's better at that than I am. She has a lot more patience.
No, you do not need a Discord. Whether you're on your phone or a computer, the link is a StreamYard link. You
Yes.
do not have to have an account. You just follow the link and it will let you join us.
Right. But if you are in Discord, that is the best way to know when everything's going on. We drop all of our information in the 3 Discords, and so you will know when we're going live, what we're talking about, if it's going to be an open panel. We also have some giveaways coming up, guys. So the best way to know everything about what's going on is to join the Discords. But if you don't have Discords, we try, like, I forget all the time, but I try to do YouTube posts and channel posts and stuff like that. But it's just a lot easier if you're in the Discords, because that's how you know everything about what's going on.
And yes, Janice, feel free Friday night again, guys. I haven't got it set up yet, but we usually go sometime around 8 to 9 o'clock is when we'll start. And I don't have it set up for a members this week. I'll try to get back into it. I don't know if we'll do it the following week, but after we get through all the giveaways and stuff like that, and we get our Dana back to her routine and everything kind of settles a little bit, I'll try to do some more member stuff.
Yes.
But you guys are welcome Friday night, and it looks like even possibly Saturday night for on Dana's for the pre-show and watch party.
Yeah.
My brain.
Right. So many bits. But what about you, Jackson? It's like, now that you've seen Clara kind of with more information to give to someone, like, are looking back on it now, are you like, damn, that really kind of was someone like leading her? Or is it like Scarlett said, did she somehow feel guilty, and wanting to help people, knowing that she's also been screwing these people?
I think it's both. And I think she's being set up to either be the witch or Eloise, and they haven't decided what they're going to do yet. That's why we haven't had such a big reveal, or even an Ankui kid. But she's not. She's not just a regular person. Maybe the Maniolo daughter, perhaps. She could be an Ankui child, like with Elgin, with the eye injuries in the picture. She could be Eloise. She could be the green. Well, I think it's going to be green, because she should be represented by a green aura or something, but I could be wrong. The witch from the Salem witch trials that I think is going to end up being. They're both in Colony House. They just fit the archetype. They don't need to necessarily be of a certain age when you come to, like you were saying with a witch, because you can use glamour, which also, if that's the case, she
Yes.
can be.
Thank you. That was
the
what I was
color-
also looking for, glamour.
and
Yes.
she can also be the old colonial lady.
Yes.
So it's very possible she's way more than what people think.
Very much so. Very much so. But moving on, because we have so many moments that we have to get to with her. The next moment that we see Clara in, and there it's not one of the most interesting moments, but there's an interesting moment at the end of the clip. If you listen, you hear Clara. She's sent off to go find towels because Ellis gets stabbed. So she's kind of there to witness that scene of Ellis getting stabbed. And Fatima asked her to go run off and get towels. But in the sort of chaos, Fatima is kind of talking to Ellis about how they're going to get him to Christy. And, he's worried. He's like, oh, it's covered in mud. And you hear Clara kind of saying, oh, no, the path is clear. So it's like she was there to be told to go get towels, but then she's at the window, and Fatima's not necessarily being loud in this conversation, but she's able to tell them that the pathway to the van is clear. So it was just another one of those little moments that I was like, see, Clara is just, I don't know. It wasn't a big moment, but it was still one of those little moments that I paid attention to. that like it wasn't the fact that she was there, it was the fact that she was able to tell Fatima and Ellis without really being privy to the conversation that the pathway was clear for them to get Ellis to the van to get to Christy. But let's check it out and tell me what you guys think.
Here, let's sit him right down here. All right, we got it.
Can you grab me some more towels?
Yeah. Pass me that thing. We'll take the van. It's parked right by the shed.
No, you can't. It's too dangerous.
Look, we've got lookouts at all the windows. It's okay.
I think we're all clear.
Okay.
No.
Like, is it just me or is that weird?
Well, I mean, now knowing who she is, it's all weird, Dana. I mean, you would be totally. I mean, beforehand, I would have just, again, it's just production stuff. You know, she's there. They needed somebody there in the background. She runs to go get the towels. And then, of course, towels don't really matter so much, maybe. And she's just there. But now, I mean, I don't know how much of it is she's actually being communicated to for these moments. Or if, it goes back to, is she feeling guilty and she's trying to be helpful? I'm not sure. What you were going to say something, Jackson? I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was going to say.
It happens.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
Happens. It'll come to you. It'll come to you like, oh, I remember.
I think I was agreeing with you, but I think I might have been agreeing with you with everything. Everything is going to be
like, it's just weird. What about you, James? Like, it's just a weird little moment. It's not as big as some of the other moments, but it still just made me go, what? Like, huh?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if every little single moment means something big, but to me, it makes it like she's paying attention. She just wants to be where stuff's happening to pay attention because she thinks, is this the moment? Is this the moment? Or something like that, maybe in some cases. I don't know. Because of the bargain, like at some point, I'm going to come calling to you, you know. And, you know, it's very plausible that in episode 9 was the first time that she actually got something tangible since the deal was made. That's plausible.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of like you're saying, she could have been sharing information or connecting to in some way with her voices in her head or however it happened the whole time. So not sure. You know, some things it just seems like almost like maybe she wasn't directed by the entity in that moment. She just was curious because she maybe does feel safe on one hand. You know, I'm not going to let the monsters hurt you. So she's like just riding the wave like, well, when is this moment coming? Or can I do something? Or can I help prevent them from, you know, doing whatever they're doing because I get to go home.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Just a lot of questions.
Right? Like, it was just such a weird kind of moment. Like, here she is once again in the thick of it, but she's able to like be like, oh yeah, the coast is clear, you're good. Like, okay, like, oh, she's just I was so frustrated with her in this moment. But good night, Caroline. Thank you so much for hanging out. As always, we will see you Friday. Or I think we're going to be talking. Are we talking Widow's Bay tomorrow night, James?
I may have a music event that I'm going to tomorrow night. So I may not. If I stream it, it may have to be later or something. But I may postpone it. Oh, no.
Singing?
No. I'm just watching.
Oh, you got me so excited.
No. Just something simple. But yeah, I may postpone that one.
Okay.
So,
but yes, thank you, Caroline. But what about you, baby Clay? Like, it's just a weird moment.
Once again, she strikes again with her shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Almost like like you said, she wants to help, but I think her conscience is like, I should help. But the man in yellow, aka Sophia, has so much power over Clara that that's all she has left is to use her, her own conscience to lead the way of helping people, if that makes sense. We see it in a few movies. We definitely saw it in Obsession, but we saw it in a thriller aspect of it, you know what I'm saying, where someone is possessed and they're trying to like give someone signs that, hey, this isn't me. And I think that's what Clara is doing, but it's in a good way. She's trying to help people because she knows that she's being controlled.
Yeah.
She's being controlled like literally through the whole show. Even before we knew that the bargain was made, she was being controlled. That's just my opinion. You know, I don't think. I think once you make a bargain with someone like this type of entity, they can do whatever they want with you. Yeah, they might tell you, "Hey, you remember that favor I needed?" But whole time they already had been using you. So that's the psychological part of this show. You know what I'm saying? It plays with you. It plays with your
Yeah.
mind. So I mean, that's
Very
just
much
this
so.
whole scene. This is the same scene where like you said, she pointed and said, "Hey, yeah, y'all can go out. It's clear to go."
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And
And it's
this is
just
the
because
same
it's just so weird.
the same scenario where Fatima thought she was pregnant, right?
That's coming up next. That's the next scene.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just all sus. It's just all sus.
It is. There's just so many moments. And like I said, we're probably not going to get through all the moments tonight. We'll either continue them on Friday Night Fever or, even on Saturday night before the pregame. We will get through all the Clara moments, but there's just so many now. And we have new Clara moments from season 4 that not even from episode 9. We have a couple of, new moments that we got from her that get added to the what the here we go with her just popping in, and moments that you would think she would be around for that she's once again missing. So it's like it's still that weirdness with her. But yes, the next scene that we get is when Tilly calls out Fatima for being pregnant, and who just happens to be twiddling with some string right in the background of the scene, just seemingly minding her own business, but again, present for a big reveal. Because is it the fact that, the man in yellow gets his information through the eyes of the people he makes bargains with? So that's how he's able to know so much information. I know we think he might be like an omnipresent kind of God, that he just knows all, sees all. But what if there's still rules? Like, what if he still has to use people to find out kind of information and learn about certain people? So it's just another one of those moments that there she is, just kind of standing in the background. And, Tilly is talking to Fatima, and we get some information from Tilly. But this is another one of those what the fuck, Clara moments.
Yeah. It's another what the fuck moment, period. And
yeah, right?
She's just all the way she's literally there without even saying a word. But she's in the scene and you see her. She's noticeable every single time.
Yep. So let's watch it and then we'll talk about it.
You're doing a great job, the way you handled everything tonight. You're gonna be a great mom.
You're pregnant?
Yeah. How did you know?
Sweetie, I've had 4 kids and 7 grandchildren. I know an expecting mother when I see one.
I just remembered my dream.
And that was another big moment. Elgin remembers the dream that and there's just Clara just kind of sitting in the background.
Tilly right there, the man in yellow. Talking about his 4 kids, 7 grandkids. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Fucking
Hold on.
Tilly
You're not
talking about her
spitballing because
monster fucking children.
I'm about to tell y'all something. I'm about to tell y'all something about Tilly, because I never fuck with Tilly. I'm a side note. It won't be long. But now mind you, she said, keep in mind that Tilly said that my friend Gertie told me about this place. And the cards led me to it, or something in that matter. You know what I'm saying?
She
But
said
she
the
did
cards
mention a
did. I think her.
friend.
I can't remember what she said about a friend. But I know she said the cards in a not so like clear way said that
It was
she was.
almost like, yeah, it was almost like my friend Gertie poured out these cards and it led me to this place. This is why this whole Clara shit just changes things. Now, the lady that's
Poor
in that
kids,
picture,
stray kids.
that's standing next to that man with the afro, the black dude with the afro, that's Gertie. That's just a side note. That's just a side note. But let's go. Let's go.
No, she probably
That's just a
4
side note.
kids, 7 grandkids, or whatever. That her monsters that she made. I don't
That shit
know.
is made up. Tilly ain't got all them kids. She said that shit to make herself feel good. I never trusted Tilly at all. I never trusted Tilly. I never trusted Clara. And yeah, Clara. I was on the Clara sus train a little late, but I've always been on that Tilly or sus train. She's in the same boat as Clara to me. There's no difference in the characters.
I still don't know when Fatima got it. Because with Claire around again, because Claire's supposedly isn't working or doing anything with the bargain until the man yellow calls it in. He didn't call it until now. So if it hadn't been for that, I would have been like, okay, there's your how did Fatima get pregnant?
And she's just
Still
standing there
something.
knitting and shit.
Right?
Just being
It's like
around.
you could have had anybody in the background. It
Look
could
at
have been
Elgin's
anybody.
dumbass, fucking goofy goober back here, just fucking. Oh, you're pregnant. Sorry,
But like this is what I'm saying. Like the writers or the show, whoever, this is on purpose. It's like they want her to stand out, and I kind of feel like this show, they gave you so much to theory craft with, and we'd have to research and look up things and do, but this was something that you didn't have to research for. You didn't have, like, she's just there. Like, it was observation. Like, it was really just watching the moments and being like, okay, if you think about Lost, if you know how it worked on Lost, you have to pay attention to everything.
Everything.
So it's like, to me, Clara was one of those things that I felt like I had to pay attention to. Like they were throwing her at us for a reason, because you could have picked any of the side characters, any background characters at any moment to fill any of the places that we've seen Clara, but they constantly chose to give us her, and they constantly chose to keep her in the same outfit. It's like they wanted her to be easy to remember. So they never changed her clothes. They never made her look any different. They kept her constant. So it was like, to me, she just like I couldn't turn it off. Like, I couldn't turn it off. So to where a lot of the other theories we had to research and look up things and do things, she was just kind of, okay, here's something you just have to watch. You just have to watch and observe her and see the things that she's doing. You didn't have to go look up any histories, any back things. Like, you just had to watch her. And I couldn't help myself. I just couldn't help myself.
No, you're right. You're right. Between Tilly, Clara, and Donna, they pop up at the most specific times. It's never Dale. It's never Ellis that's popping up at the right time. It's never Kenny popping up at the right time. It's Tilly, Clara, and Donna. Always popping up at the right time.
Yes. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything kind of really plays out. Like, are we going to get more of the backstory from her? Now, mind you, they can kill her off in the finale and just end it if that's how it comes to be. You know, like, we got the information, we got the reveal. She played her part, and that's it. But I'm hoping that there's more to it. I hope they just don't cut off her story after that.
I don't think it would. I think it's more to it. I honestly think it's more to it. And I think we will get a quick flashback on maybe on when the bargain was made, because I think that's another important thing.
Yeah.
The bargain, maybe, hey, when I come back, you go do a favor and I'll let you go home. But when was that bargain made? Was it made in 1978? Because we don't have any information on when Clara got into town. You know,
Yeah.
has she been in town the whole time? Is she Eloise? Like it's so I don't think Clara's, I don't think this Clara situation is over. I'm gonna be honest.
Right? Like even when we got the flashbacks of when Boyd arrived, like we saw Dale, we saw Father Kotri, we saw
Mhm.
Donna, like some of the other characters that like not just main characters, but characters in general that we were paying attention to throughout the show. We didn't see them arrive, but we knew, okay, they went back as far as Boyd's arrival.
Yep.
It's like, so again, where was Clara? If she came in during Victor's kind of massacre part, or maybe right after that, that matters. That makes a
Yeah.
difference. That like it does. So it's just going to be interesting to see how it plays out. But what about you, James? Like she's just sitting there. Do you think she was like maybe placed there to hear this conversation, or is this another thing that we're going to just say, it could just be one of those moments that's a coincidence? But again, how many times do we use that word, a coincidence, before it's not anymore?
That's another question.
Too many questions, James. Too many questions. I can't take it. We get one answer, and damn it, we get 50,000 other questions.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Right?
I'm not sure about Tilly. I understand how everybody can think she's sus too, but Clara just seems to be listening in. I don't know if she's like putting off any vibes, but she's definitely paying attention to what's going on.
Right?
Seems like for sure, for sure.
And what if in the beginning that's kind of what the man in yellow told her? Like, I'm gonna call in my deal at some point, but for now, I need you to pay attention. Like, just watch, learn, do all that stuff.
That's why the boy in white tried to put her eye out so she couldn't watch so easy.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. So it's just fun to think about. What about you, Jackson? Like, here she is in another important moment, whether she's witnessing, guiding, present
I think
for.
he'll probably pop back in. I think his phone knocked him.
Oh, I did.
And he literally just got knocked off when you were asking.
I was like kind of looking up as I was asking the question, so I didn't even see. So it's just fun to think about.
Mm-hmm.
But I know we've been going almost 2.5 hours, but we'll do one more, and then we will save the rest for either.
Oh, here he comes.
There he is.
There you go.
Did you go through the faraway tree, Jackson?
I sure did.
Was it fun? At least you came back here and not, in the pool with Dale.
Oh my god, if I would have got stuff like that, I would have been screwed. I just heard that sound, and then I couldn't hear nobody no more. So I was like, uh-oh.
Yep, welcome to the world of streaming. But I was just asking you, like, here's another moment with Clara in the background for an important thing, whether she's just listening or but there she is witnessing another important moment. Elgin is remembering his dream. Tilly is calling out the fact that Fatima's pregnant, saying the lines, she has 4 kids and 7 grandkids, another one of the 4-7 reference. It's just, this is another big moment that Clara is part of.
I agree. And there was a couple of frames in back when you had seen her in front of the wall, how the wall looked like it was like green, and then it was white, and then it had like yellow orange, and then it turned into like a dark red orange.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one right here, if you pay attention to even Tilly a little bit, also Clara's pants, they look kind of like that greenish color. And then the walls, even though the lights are on, they look like it's a greenish color. So that green, in my opinion, is representing the witch. So whoever is going to be playing the witch is going to be represented with the green color, I think. And if so, it's a colony house is the place she's going to be. So that's why I'm pointing out the green. Her pants are green. I think the whole Odin symbol, I think she's set up to be a witch also. So this could be another way of showing you the colors, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one prior, it just seemed like you had a green shade, which represents a witch, the white shade, which represents the boy in white, and then you had kind of like the yellowish and red shade to represent the man in yellow or whatever possible red entity could be. Well, it was a couple frames back, but that's how I took the background colors.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So, a lot to go over with Clara, but we'll do one more and then we'll call it from there because I know it's getting late and it is a Wednesday night. We got to be adults in the morning. So, we'll do one more scene and then we'll pick it up either Friday night or Saturday night. Well, one or the other we will finish the Clara bits. So the next scene is, just another pop-up scene to where it's so random and of all places of Clara to be is when Nikki is confronting Fatima and kind of almost like insulting like just not being very nice to Fatima and knowing that she's pregnant and what she needs. It's just funny that you have this moment and then Nikki is the one to get shot and the one that Fatima first feeds off of. So it's like, did Clara use this moment to say, okay, you want to fuck with Fatima, I'm going to serve you up to Fatima on a silver platter. That's where my brain, like when I was really delving into the witch theory like you're talking about, Jackson, like this is another one of those moments. Was this the foreshadowing to her being almost sacrificed for Fatima? But again, last moment, let's watch it and then we'll have our final discussion of the night.
It's bad enough you're getting double rations without you hogging the bathroom.
Whoa, back off, Nikki.
Eat shit, Clara.
Hey, is there a problem?
Yeah, there's a problem. I'm about to piss on the floor.
Screw her.
Like just happens to come around the corner for this. It's like it. I can't with Clara. Like I just can't. What about you, Scarlett? Like, what did you think of this moment?
I mean, again, looking back, I don't know how much of it is going to be her helping Fatima in the Man Yellow's favor, because the way he talked to her seems as if he was calling in the favor. Now, I'm kind of on the fence with it. If it's just, again, she's... Like, I really don't know. Honestly, I don't know, Dana, because, I mean, again, does she feel guilty? Is it the fact that she's not even aware? How do I want to say it? Like y'all were saying, like he's seeing through her. So I don't even know if she's aware, like she's popping in to kind of keep tabs on Fatima. She's even aware of that. So I can't wait to see what they tell us with her.
What about you, Baby Clay? What'd you think of this Clara pop-up moment?
I didn't get nothing from this. I just got, she was really, like I said, once again, trying to help Fatima. She feels like Fatima is a friend and her conscience is telling her to help, but she doesn't remember the bargain just yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I agree with Scarlett a little bit when she says that the bargain, that she's just now using Clara this season. So yeah, I do agree with that for sure. But it's like she doesn't know that she's her. I don't know how to. It's almost like she has two personalities. One personality is trying to help. The other personality doesn't remember that whatever she's doing, the information that she's given, she remember it. So it's almost like she's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't really get
Unwillingly
nothing
being
from
his
this.
eyes and ears without knowing.
Yeah, exactly that. So I didn't really get nothing from the scene, but she was just trying to help and comfort Fatima before old girl pissed on the floor.
You never know. And that's the thing. We don't we don't know much right now. It's like
Yeah,
we know a
yeah.
lot, but we don't know anything.
This next episode is gonna be a banger, man.
It's
I ain't
gonna
gonna
be
lie.
interesting,
Hopefully.
right? But what about you, James? What'd you take of this pop-up moment?
I think she was thinking, man, if you would have gave me your tooth instead of putting it down the sink or whatever she did with it. No, I don't know. Again, I don't know if if I sensed anything nefarious about this moment. Just a moment. But Clara seems to probably know. To me, it makes me ask the question: does Clara know what's going on? Like it's going to be Smiley or something, maybe.
Right? Damn it. We need more. We need
Yeah.
more from. We need more. But what about you, Jackson? What'd you take of this pop-up moment?
I honestly, nothing. I can't. I don't take nothing. I think she just happened to be walking by.
You think this is one of the moments that we could consider coincidence?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really there to see. She's coming out the bathroom. She's just telling her to take it easy, Nikki. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like I don't think in me, but not in my opinion. Like I don't see anything that is foreshadow or nothing like that for her here.
That's fine. Not every moment is probably connected to anything, but that's the fun about it. We don't know.
Yeah, because she could. I mean, she could. It does seem like she's coming out because she heard some drama to be nosy, but that's the only thing I can take from it.
Very, very true. But so yeah, these are just the first moments. We have so many more Clara moments to go through, but we will get ready to wrap it up here for tonight. And this was fun to go back to some of the
This was fun.
moments, and I can't wait to go back to the rest of the moments. But baby Clay, what you got going on?
Oh, nothing. The same old, same old. Catch me on the shorts. Catch me on TikTok, or hear what you guys talking from. Yeah, that's about it.
Right? And getting ready to accept your award.
Oh, hell yeah. I can't wait for that. I'm ready for it. And like I said, I appreciate y'all once again.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I can't wait. I can't wait. And what about you, James? I know you said you might be postponing the stream tomorrow night, but what else you got going on?
Yeah, me too. Just same old, same old. I'm going to do a June the 2nd.
July.
Yeah, sorry, July 2nd stream. Like a fan fiction Walking Dead thing. So it'll be going out to Twitch, Kick, and YouTube for that one. A special 250th 4th of July type broadcast. But other than that, same old, same old. Scarlett may want to talk some Widow's Bay some more, or maybe on her channel or something. Dead City's coming. Daryl Dixon will be coming soon.
Yeah.
Silo's coming. House of the Dragon's on right now, but I just can't seem to get my shit together to cover it. But maybe Silo or something. But always something in the mix.
Right? Always something going on. But I know I can't wait to talk Widow's Bay with you. I didn't get to talk the finale with you guys. I'm going to catch up. So from what you guys are saying, I'm excited. Especially Scarlett was like, it was good. And you had the storm in the background. So now I'm just like, I gotta watch this show. I gotta watch it. I gotta finish watching it.
You can't wait till you see what happens to Mushroom Dude.
Well, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna catch up on everything because I want to talk
They
about
didn't forget about him. He comes back into play, Dana.
it. Nice. I can't wait. I can't wait.
That damn sock, James.
Yeah, fuck her. Get you every time.
I can't wait till Dana sees her.
Yes, because I have no idea what you guys are talking about. So I'm gonna have to hurry up and catch up. But what about you, Jackson? I know you are working on your first video. You're you're doing all the bits to launch your channel?
Yes, ma'am. I at this particular moment in time, I'm on pace to probably put it out by Friday or Saturday, but I don't want to, I don't want to like jinx myself or anything like that. But
Of course.
I'm about 83% with the video, and I have to do and once that's over, just the audio, and I'm pretty much done with it. It's a 20-minute
Nice.
video, so we'll see.
Right? It's always fun. Your first video is always the one you're gonna remember. Like it's gonna be the one that you remember for a long time. Because then once you do more videos, you're gonna look back at it. You're gonna be like, "Oh, I could have done this. I could have done that. Damn it!" Because you learn so much after it.
Yeah, I see that coming.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. But yeah, you're on track. I even after From Jackson, I would love to hear you talk about mythology in any case because you have the knowledge that like I envy your knowledge. So I would listen to you talk about mythology in general. It doesn't even have to be from. Like I don't know anything about Lovecraft. I never got into any of that stuff, but I would watch your videos explaining all of that because I would want to learn about it. And you know your shit when it comes to it. So I'm definitely a fan already.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, and all you
You're
guys and everything
you're
you do, guys.
very welcome. And I know you'll be joining us for Saturday night and Friday you so you're stuck with us now. So just get ready. Get ready to join the chaos.
I'm in it.
But what about us, Scarlett? What do we got going on?
As always, we got our open panel Friday Night Fevers from Style. So you guys and gals out there can join us Friday night. And then of course Saturday night we'll be back on Dana's, be handing it back over to her for the watch party pre-show fun. And then Monday night we will have our I want to say final content creator roundtable or official one for the season. It looks like Jerry, JH, possibly Thrifty, and some other folks will be joining us, as well as our normal panel.
Thrifty confirmed today.
Did
He
he?
will be
Okay.
joining us.
Nice.
Yes.
And who knows who else will be popping in. And then guys, stay tuned because that next week, that Friday Night Fever will be the giveaway. It's the I don't even want to say it's the final one of the season, but the final official one of the season. Again, we may have some other lingering things the weeks after the season ends. We may have a possible extra giveaway, some possible panels with other content creators. Just because everybody's schedules, sometimes things didn't work out. So just stay tuned for all of those things. And then after the season ends, for sure, I'm looking at some games. I've already kind of started playing through BioShock again. Subnautica, I think 2 is coming out. So I might try to get the first one and play some playthroughs of that. Lots of other things. Of course, Fortnite, all the regular games are on the table. Plus, possibly if I ever get to the back rooms, I'll try to watch that. Maybe we can talk about that as well. So lots of things, lots of fun things up and coming.
I can't wait. I can't wait. And I know I will definitely be working on a Clara timeline video. So I am going to be breaking down all of her moments as well. And I'm going to be doing, just I have some Clara videos that are going to be in the works. I've been getting a lot of feedback from everybody who's been commenting on the videos and just asking me to do some stuff and explain some stuff. So I will be doing some Clara videos. Hopefully I could be fast. I'm going to try to be fast. I'm going to try to be faster. I don't know how fast. I don't think I'll ever get to you, James. I don't think I'll ever get as fast as you. And no matter how many years I put into this, I don't think I'll ever be able to get as fast as like you and Jerry. And you guys are crazy the way you guys put out videos. I just, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, but our theories don't come true.
Right? No, but it's like I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait to put out all this Clara stuff. And then we got confirmation that All of Us Are Dead will be coming back for its second season at the end of the year. So I have like my final few shorts that I've just been kind of holding on to, because I think I've made so many shorts on All of Us Are Dead that it's insane. And I have some videos that I'm going to be working on for All of Us Are Dead, and some other Korean shows that I'd really like to talk about that just need to be talked about. So I can't wait to start working on those once the season is over. And then we just have so many shows we're going to be coming. Yellow Jackets, and it's just so much stuff. You guys are I know you guys are excited for Severance. I'll just be there like, yay, Severance.
I think Three Body Problem was supposed to be coming out towards the end of the year. I have to double check that, see if they're still going for that or not, or if it's gotten pushed or even pushed forward.
Yes, that's another one that it's going to be interesting to.
All right,
see
we'll
what's
get through
going
it
on
with you, Dana. Don't worry.
Oh, you guys are going to have to.
I'm going to make it through the Walking Dead spinoff fuckery, whatever.
And I promise I will actually watch Severance. I will not.
Manticore.
I promise. I promise.
Like, Manticore, it's late, okay? We've been going like between the From season and everything, okay? Words, I apologize.
Right, words are hard. That's our slogan around here. Words are hard. But
you know what they do say, Dana?
What?
Fat bottom girls make the rockin' world go round.
Okay, I just sure. Okay.
And you folks have a good night.
So on that note, guys, just remember, always keep your magic at the ready, because you never know when you're going to need it. And around here, it's always smart to have some magic, because that's what it's all about here on the Witches Brew. So just thank you guys. Thank you, panel. Thank you, chat. Stay safe, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Through the white winds, the shadows are calling. Frost on my breath as the night ignites. Ice in my veins, but my fire is burning. I ride the storm under silver lights. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong. We will not quake. Frozen skies and the moonlight's whisper. Magic flows through the winter air. Every step leaves a mark in a blizzard. Every spell sparks a brilliant flare. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong. We will not quake. Ice and amber, we'll remember. Cold forever, stand as one. We fall as never. Always never. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong. We will not quake. Fade on repeat. Stand strong over snowstorm. When we roll in our love, all of them will not. But we stand strong over snowstorm. shadows are calling. Frost in my path as the night ignites. Ice in my veins but my fire is burning. I ride the storm under silver lights.